So what we did these past 10 days is brought all of Gila Nation out here so we can certify and validate our teams, our sections, and our platoons as we get ready for large-scale combat operations in Spartan Brigade. We have all the Spartan enablers here, and we're here to make sure that they're ready to go at any time to go fight and win on any battlefield. So what we've been able to do is integrate all pieces of our toolkit. We brought out all of our enablers so they could focus on a complex problem, transitioning from defense, reconnaissance, and offense, bringing all the tools of our CBRN reconnaissance, our military police partners, our partners from the 92nd Infantry Battalion, and our battalion to fight and win on this battlefield that we created ourselves. So we can breach complex obstacles, we can identify threats throughout the area, and then neutralize the enemy on the far side. The Gila Nation is ready to deploy, fight, and win. We put our soldiers through a series of rigorous training exercises in a complex environment, both day and night, and they are ready to fight tonight. Every day the motivation continues to climb as we get more proficient in our tasks, and I'm really happy with the way that they performed throughout the week.
It's really eye-opening. It's great being part of such a modern unit, having the Joint Assault Bridge, the Bradley, the Assault Breacher Vehicle. It's all very, very interesting to see it all work in such a modern unit and with so much history. Great training, great to come out here and work in very adverse situations and environments, and it's putting us through the ringer so we can be better all year round.
We are on a glide path to the National Training Center, and then we will be available for worldwide deployment after that. And these soldiers and their families are working hard behind the scenes to continue to enable that readiness and preserve the freedoms and the way of life for Americans and our partners and allies across the world. The jab is new, so we've had some trainers down from the engineer schoolhouse, the engineer regiment, for the last 2 weeks, teaching those soldiers a little bit in the classroom and now here out in the field portion, and how do we utilize the jab, the ABV, and the Bradley fighting vehicles with their doctrines, tactics, and techniques.
Within Systems Training Integration Division, we have 3 different sections. We have the bridging section, which is primarily supporting the JAB TTT, or Doctrine Tactics training, here at Fort Stewart. We also have our construction section and our combat section as well. We do have individual instructors from each of those. We usually cross-train, and they come out in support of the different events that we have going on throughout our training calendar. Overall, I think the training went very well. It's new to them, so it was a lot of learning, but I think they established a great baseline to continue to refine their future training plans off of and just continue to get better. Introducing the piece of equipment into the combined arms breach and into a complex obstacle, we just painted a better picture for those platoons to successfully employ that piece of equipment and being efficient as possible at the same time.
So as the Engineer Regiment modernizes, the Joint Assault Bridge replaces the AVLB and the Wolverine to keep pace with the maneuver elements. The Joint Assault Bridge helps modernize the Engineer Regiment to defeat wet gaps, dry gaps, and complex obstacles where berms are placed on the backside of the gap. Our task here was to help doctrinally integrate the Joint Assault Bridge into the Assault Breacher Vehicle and the breach force during a breaching operation.
Cujo 5-1, this is Stalker. Stand by for information. TOT 2-0, close in fire support. Non-standard -1 to -12, then +4 to +2. Gun target line 050.